Hello and welcome along to the Sports Express Show. Thank you so much for joining us today. We're about to review the Uefa Champions League quarter-final encounters that took place this past week.
Yes, we're about to review.
My God, you see, when you start laughing at something, before you even talk about it, you just know.
You just know.
You just know that it was crazy. I don't even know if crazy is the right word to describe what happened in the Champions League.
It's an understatement.
Sure.
It's an understatement because everything was tilted to certain teams. Everybody was expecting, well, except for the first game. But it's been a crazy game of football, and it's the footballing gods doing footballing god things.
Barcelona, Bayern Munich.
Yes. Yes.
But see, you remember when we used to play football when we were kids?
Yes.
But see, Shinju 4 Pelu 8.
Exactly that.
So, final score 8-2, brother.
Yes.
Where do we even start with this game? Because, like you see, the difference is going into this one, as much as we all knew that Bayern Munich were the stronger team, but some people felt that it's a one-off game, you know. There's no second leg,
that
so
lottery.
Anyone can win. Anyone can win the game. And I mean, Barcelona still have Messi.
They still have Messi.
But, oh my goodness, what the hell was that?
Look, to be honest with you, I expected Barcelona to lose. I said it from the get-go.
But not to that margin, no.
Nobody expected an 8-2. But we know the chief instigator of massive score lines, Thomas Muller. He was at it again. But going back to the scoreline, look, nobody saw it. I still don't believe it, but I'm very happy because I've just been grilling every single Barcelona fan that I can find, whether I know you or don't know you, whether we speak or don't speak. That was the one time we were speaking, and it was just an absolute bloodbath.
A massacre.
Massacre.
How good is Bayern Munich this season, guys? Because I feel like we always know that Bayern are always Bayern, even when they don't do well in the Champions League. They're still Bayern Munich, you know. But there's just a different ruthlessness that they have this season going forward. I mean, they still have the defensive frailties, I believe, with Boateng and Alaba, because they're playing the centre back, and there were evidence in that game against Barcelona, but Barca couldn't capitalize on that. I mean, those guys going forward, bruh.
Look, they German engineering at its best, that team. They're efficient, they are clinical, and they are quick. And that's a tactic that they deployed. And they were playing a very high line, as everybody could see.
The highest line in Europe.
Yeah, the highest line. The highest line I've ever seen, to be honest with you. I don't want to lie to you guys. But they were still clinical. And they still scored 8. They still scored 8. And what the funny thing is, I remember the pundits after the game saying they can't play that high line against City.
We're getting to that one.
But let's stick with this one before we get back to that one.
Don't you just love football?
Look, football is like this, though. I mean, if you throw your mind back to 2012, the Uefa Champions League final, Bayern versus Chelsea. Nobody gave Chelsea a chance, and the football coach said, okay, we'll show you. When you go back to Euro with France versus Portugal, nobody gave Portugal a chance. But the footballing gods did footballing things, and that's what happened today. I mean, in this past round.
What next for Barcelona now? Because for me, they just have to uproot the entire team. The entire team, the entire structure of the club, the presidents probably, the board. I mean, looking at the team, because I don't want to talk too much about the structure of Barcelona, because we all know the problem starts there. But looking at the team they have now, a very, very aging squad of players.
It's aging. Most of the team is, I think the average age is 29 or 30, if I'm not mistaken. It's very old. They going out of the phase of form. Everybody needs to be uprooted. But the question is, does Messi stay for a revival, or does he go somewhere else to win championships? What do you think?
What do I want? What do I think?
What do you think?
I think he's going to stay.
You think he's going to stay?
I think he's going to stay. I would personally think, in my opinion, I think he should leave Barcelona. Because he's done. What else can he do for Barca?
Nothing.
Like, what else can he do? Like, if it's proven now, if you don't have the team, no matter how good you are, we all thought Messi could drag Barcelona on his own. And fair play to him, he's done so for many years now.
Yeah, he has.
But there's so much you can do as a player if you have a squad and a club that's not willing to invest in the future.
I mean, the only thing that's left for him is to win the World Cup with Barcelona, but that's not possible. So basically, he's won everything.
Yeah.
I do agree with the sentiments that he should leave, but most probably he
will
won't.
Stay.
He won't leave.
I think he will stay on the certain conditions that he should put in place for him to stay, because he has a very huge power in the club as well.
Yes.
So if Barcelona don't want to invest in the future, if there's no clear goal as to where they're going, I think he should leave. And I think he will leave if that's not clear to him.
Look, the whole board needs to go. They just need to go and start afresh and reinvest in youngsters. I don't know why they threw that formula out the window. And they they need to rebuild from the ground up. But anyway, enough of Barcelona. Nobody cares about Barcelona.
We talked about the footballing gods.
We talked about the footballing gods.
We talked about them. And it all looks like Bayern Munich is going to win the Champions League now, because they are the team to beat now.
Like I said though.
And like they're going to be playing Lyon in the semi-finals. And we saw what Lyon did to City.
I'm sorry guys, but you don't understand.
Wow. Another one. I mean, that was a funny game for me, because I think City were bad. You know, on the night they were really bad in terms of converting their chances. They didn't play like they wanted to get into the semi-final. And Lyon were doing what Lyon do against big teams. They were sitting back, they were breaking on the counter-attack, and all their goals were counter-attacking goals, and they just blasted City off, man.
Look, that's the frustrating thing though about City. It's like the frustration that you shared when Atletico beat you guys and knocked you guys out. Then the next match they lackluster.
Yeah.
And that was the same thing with the City. They knocked us out. They were there, they were hungry for that game, and they knocked us out as Real Madrid. Fair play to them. But to play like that against Lyon, no offense to Olympic Lyon. They are a good team in terms of the French league, but come on, this is City, and this was their last chance, or Pep's last chance to win a UEFA Champions League trophy. It's gone. It's
not gonna happen
It's
anymore.
not gonna happen. He can kiss it goodbye. So this was the opportunity for them to actually take it this season, and they stuffed it up tactically. They stuffed it up in every other. They were just not there.
Yeah, I think for me, I'll blame both Pep and the players for this one, because I think he got it wrong with the selection.
He did.
He started with 3 holding midfielders.
He did.
I feel like he likes to experiment unnecessarily in these big games.
This was a critical time. How can you experiment?
Why are you playing Fernandinho, Gundogan, and Rodri in the midfield 3? Like, they're all holding midfielders, but you're gonna start them. De Bruyne is playing right wing.
Look, I mean, look, it's more the blame is on him than the team, I feel, because
but the misses though. Sterling, my son.
Look, I mean, that's
blood in your hands.
Look, that's the miss of the century, son. I mean, that was one goal. I feel if he had got it in, that was gonna carry them over the line.
But I mean, you can't miss like that.
I mean, well, he did. And
no, but that's a criminal. Do you understand how big a miss that was for City?
It was a big a miss for anybody, son.
Dude.
But too big especially for him. I mean, he's been clinical in front of goal, but he missed, and City out. And thank you, Olympic Lyonnais.
What do you think the problem is with City? Because in my assessment is that I just don't think they have the pedigree to perform at the highest level in the Champions League, no matter how good their team is. Looking at the club, because as much as your team is good, I feel like the Champions League, you have to have a history as well of playing at that level. So you have teams like Liverpool. I mean, no matter how bad we are, we always do well in the Champions League.
Yes,
you know?
100%.
So I feel like City are lacking that in terms of pedigree, in terms of experience in the Champions League.
Yeah.
Hopefully, by losing all these quarterfinals, they are gaining that experience, and one day they'll win it. But I don't see that happening anytime in the future.
Look, they suffer from PSG syndrome. Them and PSG are like
there's no. You see, PSG is a perfect example as well.
Yes, perfect.
No prior history of winning the Champions League or doing well in the Champions League. They've only reached a semi-final once in their history. Yeah. City as well once in their entire history.
Yeah.
So PSG is the second time. City would have been their second time, and they just can't cope with the Champions League these days.
Look, I don't know what they have to do, but they have to do something, because that performance was lackluster and poor. And for them and for Pep to do such a tactical change like that at such a critical moment, I think it was irresponsible and unlike Pep. At the same time, like him, but unlike him.
I think it is like him, because he doesn't have a starting lineup, Guardiola. He's always chopping and changing, especially in big games. He always does the unexpected in terms of his tactics and his lineup.
Look, today or yesterday it didn't rub off and they're out. That's all I'm happy about. So the pundits can just, moan all they want.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Lyon are through, and it's Bayern versus Lyon.
Let's look at the semi-finals now. First one is PSG against RB Leipzig. So it's basically France against Germany in the semi-finals. So we could either have an all-German final, an all-French final, or a German and a French final.
Yes.
How do you see this one going, brother?
To be honest with you, now I'm a bit scared to say anything now, because after what happened, I'm scared. But I will say I do see a trend that this season the German football is the strongest. I mean, we always have cycles, as you will always notice, because there was a period where English football, where there was United, Chelsea, and there was just that period of the different leagues being the strongest. I do feel that it's German football's time. So having said that, I do feel that RB would sneak it through. That's what I feel against PSG. Because I feel that PSG still play as individuals, whereas RB are a unit. They're a proper, solid
But they don't have... They're lacking in the front, though. That's my problem with Leipzig at the moment.
Look, we had a problem with Lyon, and look what they did to City.
but I feel like Lyon have those players who can go, as we saw against City. They have those players who can go forward and score. Leipzig, as much as they did score late goals in their previous game, but I just feel like they're very thin. They're a very good team.
They're thin.
They're a very good team. I mean, the departure of Timo Werner has to be felt massive. But I don't know, man. I don't know if they can outscore PSG. That's the thing, because Leipzig can definitely concede goals.
They won't outscore PSG, but they'll lock them out. It won't be there won't be zero. Both teams will score. That's what I'm saying. But at the end of the day,
Leipzig to score more than PSG.
Look,
because that's the essence of a knockout match. You just need to score more than the other.
No,
and I don't see Leipzig outscoring PSG. It's a really tough one.
But look, I'm saying at the end of the day, I'm feeling RB. There's no logic behind it.
You're going with the underdog.
Yeah, I'm going with the underdog. There's no logic, really, to be honest with you. Even nobody chose. I go back to Lyon. Nobody, with all due respect, of course. Nobody really chose Lyon and over City for obvious reasons. But those who did, it was purely subjective, and it worked out for them. So in the same way, I'm being purely subjective. There's no stats. There's nothing that I'll come with you and say this is why RB will take it. I'm just saying, look, they're the underdog. We love underdogs, and I want them to go through. Let's
look at Lyon's kill list this season. They've beaten City in the group stages. They've beaten them again in the quarterfinals. They beat Juventus. Now they have Bayern Munich in the second semi-final.
Look, I think it might be a little bit too far. I mean, this is they've done phenomenally well.
There's another level to this thing.
This Bayern on, they filthy, these German bastards, man. They filthy. So having said that, might it be a little bit too far for them to actually put that nail on Bayern's coffin? I don't know. Everybody again will assume that Bayern will win, but like after the lesson that we've seen this past weekend, I'm tentative.
For this semi-final, my question is Bayern Munich bad as City and Juventus?
No.
Juventus were bad against Lyon. City were terrible against Lyon last night. Is Bayern going to play the same way? Because I feel like as much as Lyon won those games, it was also a bit of a 50-50 in terms of the other team was bad as well. So I don't see Bayern Munich doing that.
No, they're not going to do that. But one thing that you did touch on was the defensive line of Bayern is soft.
It's very soft. Boateng is past it now. And David Alaba is not really a centre-back. And he's playing at centre-back. And obviously they have Kimmich and Alphonso Davies, who are just world-class, phenomenal elite. It's just those two for me that are a bit of a problem for Bayern. And if they're up against a team that is at it on the night, they might have a lot of problems.
I think that is their only soft spot. Those two, the central defensive pair.
The rest is faultless.
The rest is just too much.
Faultless.
So can we say that Lyon have the power and the direction and the focus and the manpower to just attack those two and get through?
I mean, they were playing in the counter against City, so they might have the same strategy.
But
again.
look at City; there were holes everywhere because of the strategy, the strategy that Pep had chosen. So in Bayern and City are completely different. The manager for Bayern has stuck to his flipping formation and went forward with it. He trusts his 11, his starting 11, and he goes through with it. So from the attacking to the midfield to the wing backs, that is elite level.
Unstoppable.
So their weakness is those two centre backs. Well, my question is, can Lyon for 90 minutes exploit that? It's possible. It's football. But realistically speaking, I don't see it happening. I don't see why Bayern will bottle this. I just can't. I don't see. Let me put it this way. I don't see a bad game from Bayern. Let me put it that way.
And they have to have a bad game in order for Lyon to have a chance.
That's what I'm saying. Because like you stated, with these other Juventus City,
they were bad on the
night, and they took advantage of that. Now, what are you going to do when the team is not bad and they carry on with the German efficiency? What are you going to find?
Sure.
So that's what I'm saying.
If the Bayern against Barca turns up for the semi-final, I mean, it's game over.
I hope it's like an 11-0, but it won't happen. It was a freak night. But like you say, if that Bayern turns up, then I think it's tickets for Lyon. And
So you're going for an all-German final?
All German.
Bayern Munich against Leipzig?
Yep.
I'm going to go with the Bayern PSG final.
Yeah.
I think that is the final we all deserve.
Yes, it is.
I think we all deserve that final. An elite final. I think it's going to be littered with goals. So, yeah.
Wait. You think it's going to be littered with goals?
I think it's going to be... What? Those are arguably the two best attacking teams.
But remember, it's unfortunate this bastard deleted footage.
No, there's no footage.
He deleted footage where he said...
Where's your proof?
Anyway, it's fine because you said Barcelona to win and you deleted the footage.
You ain't got no proof of that. There's no proof of that.
But anyway, back to the final. You see a German and a French, the Bayern and PSG.
Yeah.
What is your scoreline for that match?
Okay, I think Bayern are going to be too strong for PSG.
Yeah.
But I think PSG are definitely going to score.
Yeah.
I think PSG will play better than Barcelona, definitely.
Definitely.
So I'll probably go with a 3-2 or 4-2 for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking at an all-German final.
All-German final, Leipzig.
Bayern
to win it.
Yeah, Bayern to win it. I did say whoever wins this match between Barcelona and
will win the final.
Will win the final. So I think it's the case, and my decision making has not changed. Bayern to win the Uefa Champions League, and to cap off.
First semi-final is on Tuesday.
It is.
Second semi-final is the following day.
No disrespect to RB and Lyon, of course. And having said that, the footballing gods, so they might have a laugh at us.
Yeah.
But either way, it'll still be a fantastic form of football that we could enjoy.
And also RIP to City and Barcelona. Sorry, guys.
No, sorry. Let them burn, bro. Screw you. Like the way they were on our case when we lost against City. Screw them, bro. And why wasn't it 10-0? Anyway, guys, thank you again for tuning in. We'll catch you again next week. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And peace out.